The Oklahoman Super 5 Coach of the Year is Tulsa Union's Rudy Garcia. Garcia didn't have a lot of superstar talent, but he put together one of the most balanced teams around, going undefeated and winning the Class 6A state championship. The Redskins rallied in the title game to knock off the defending champions and complete the perfect season. Coach, you'd been in this position before, entering the state tournament with a perfect record. When did that start coming into focus as something that y'all were able to accomplish with this team?
You know, obviously late. As the year went, we, not sure if we'd have been at that point with Philip Leonard getting hurt after the 9th game and being one of our starters, and he went down, didn't know how our guys would respond. But then as the season goes and guys are stepping up and filling that void, we get close to the end and you're like, hey, maybe we can make this happen. And then, really once we got through the area, we knew if we wanted to stay undefeated, we'd have to win a state championship, and unfortunately, it happened for us. And
some of the times you talk about teams that have gone with undefeated records late in the season, you talk about, well, would it be good if they got a loss and got it out of the way before it would be critical for them? Did you ever have any of those kind of thoughts with this team, and when it became apparent that y'all would have to go undefeated to accomplish your goals? Was that a calming thing for you at that point? I don't think we ever felt like we needed to lose one as we got closer. I think, like you said, people, in the past have said that the last time we were there, people said, well, maybe you need to lose. And but I'm like, you get that far, hey, let's just keep this thing going. And I don't know that it added any pressure until we got to state. I think the biggest pressure game was probably that lot night game. Just they're the last team when we were there that beat us, and so I think the coaches felt that pressure of, hey, these guys ruined our season that year. We can't let it happen again. And I think at times during that game our guys were a little tight, and then as they got through that game, they settled down a little bit more. But these guys were so great about handling pressure, and they never panicked in things, and I think it helped calm the coaches. And so we knew that if it's a close game, we're going to have a chance. And these guys were good all year about competing and not and having the will to win and finding a way to get it done. And what was it like for you in that championship game against that Memorial team that had won the title the year before with a lot of these same guys, and you all were able to stay in it, keep the lead for a lot of the second half, and come out with a win? I know there's some breath, maybe you hold your breath moments there in the final seconds, but y'all were able to pull it off. What was it like to be able to accomplish that with this group of players that have been through so much?
It's kind of like the photo with these guys a while ago. It's a family, and these are like my sons. They're moving on, and I'm not going to see them. We see them now during 6th hour, but it hits you as the season starts to wind down. Hey, you're not going to coach these guys anymore, and it gets a little emotional. And for these guys to accomplish that, because they started playing as sophomores, and kind of that year they were 13-13, and they started playing halfway through the season, and we made that decision, hey, we got to get them going. And then in their junior year, they get to the state semifinals, and then the next step is to get to the finals and have a chance to win it, and they did. And like you said, when that shot went up, you got that, because Cedric goes to free throw line, I'm thinking, we're going to be up 3. Maybe we foul him, have to shoot free throws, and then he missed it. And I was like, oh my gosh, get back. And, you're thinking, we got it. And then all of a sudden it goes up, your heart drops. And then, of course, when it comes off the rim, it's, it's pure excitement and joy. So, and I think at that point, of course, obviously the season's done, but the relief, hey, we got it done. We're 29-0, and something no one's done in 6A, and so it's something that we can always cherish and look back on and say, hey, we were the first ones in the 6A format to get out of there with an undefeated season.
Well, Coach, certainly a memorable season for y'all. I appreciate you joining us, and congratulations.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.